Hey YouTube, this is Prep Pro 2717. It's not quite noon on Thursday, but I wanted to put this video out there. My family knows that I'm a canning freak. Just about everybody in my family knows that. I haven't been canning for very long. I just started canning back in November of last year, so it's only been it's only been a few months. But I've been going full blast for the most part. There usually isn't there's rarely a week that goes by that I don't can something. So most of the time it's canning leftovers from our dinner. Sometimes I'll make specific meals that are just to be canned. Half of it will go into our pantry, half of it will go into our storage, and it's been adding up. So some of you have seen some of my videos on the things that I've canned and how our storage is looking after being involved in canning for only a few months. So I got a text message this morning from my mom, and my mom got a message from her sister, my aunt, who said you can go to the Goodwill and you can find cases of canning jars for $1. So I took my daughter to school this morning, got the message on my way home, and I made a beeline for the nearest Goodwill. There was a couple of them on my way home. It's an hour drive to my daughter's school and an hour drive home, so as you can imagine I'm passing through quite a few towns before I get home. So I got off the freeway, went to the first Goodwill that I could find, and cleaned them out. This is what I found. I found just over 3 cases of quart jars and just under a case of pint jars. I was hoping I'd find more pint jars because I like the serving sizes out of a pint jar. 1 pint jar is usually 2 servings about, and it seems to work really well for what we do. I wasn't going to turn away from the quart jars by any means. The only reason I haven't bought more of them is they just happen to be a couple bucks more expensive, and so I always end up buying more pint jars than quart jars. So the $1 a case was a little bit of an exaggeration, not by much though. The pint jars, I don't know, let me see here, see if you can see that. The pint jars were 19 cents each. The quart jars, I don't know if I could find, I think there's a couple with tags on them, but the quart jars were $0.29 each. And there was a couple different flavors. There's ball. There was a few ball. Most of them are cur. Most of them regular mouth. I prefer wide mouth, but that's okay. Most of them are regular mouth. There's a few wide mouth right there. I only found 4 of them. All of the pint jars were wide mouth. But this video, the purpose of this video was just to show you that you don't have to be a millionaire to start canning. You can find deals out there. You don't have to spend, well, the store that I go to, it's almost 12 bucks for, hey, oh, it came with a spider. See that? Nice. I've never canned spiders before. But so it's about 12 bucks for a case of quart jars where I shop. It's about $8 for pint jars. So as you can see here, well, here, let me show you what I spent total. Here's my grand total. Right there. $14.02. So for the price of about a case of quart jars, I got almost 4 cases. I'm 1 short of 4 cases of jars. So there are options out there. Call the Goodwills in your area. Find out if they have any canning jars. And if they do, rush down there and clean them out. That's what I did. I actually stopped by another Goodwill on my way home before I got home, and unfortunately they didn't have any. But I'm going to be calling some Goodwills, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that today, but I would love to get out there and find as many as I can, because I have, man, it must be 300 bucks in jars that I bought new, and now I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit, especially after finding out that I could have almost saved about 1/3 of that just by buying these ones from the Goodwill. If you could find them, that's the key. So make those calls, find out if they have them, especially guys like Minbound. You just got your canner, start making those calls, man. Find out if you can get some jars for cheap, you know, about 1/3 of the cost. I don't know what the prices will be in your area, but I know it's not going to be retail. So there you have it. Just an option for you guys. I hope that was helpful. Leave comments and suggestions. Rate my video. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you want to. And I'll talk to you next time. Take care.